Hi, my name is Mark Cartwright and I lead the Commercial Vehicle Incident Prevention Team at National Highways. Our approach to safety is simple. We want everyone who works with us and everyone who travels on our network to get home safe and well. We've created this series of Toolbox talks to help van drivers and their supervisors and managers understand their legal obligations and industry best practice. We hope you'll find the nuggets of information in this short video interesting and useful.
There has never been so many vans on the UK's roads. 8 years ago there were 600,000 MOTs carried out for vans weighing between 3 and 3.5 tonnes. In 2021 there were over 800,000. What do you imagine the MOT failure rate for a van is? Is it 10%, 20%, maybe even as high as 30%? Well, you might be surprised to learn that the initial failure rate for a van MOT is 39%. And although this is an improvement on previous years, it still means that 4 in every 10 vans presented for its MOT fails the basic roadworthiness standard. By completing a pre-use check on your van, you're making a vital contribution to ensuring its roadworthiness and mitigating the risk for both yourself and other road users. Since 2018, MOTs contain new defect categories: dangerous, major and minor. Dangerous items represent a direct and immediate risk to road safety or something that has a serious impact on the environment. A brake light not working or a tyre worn past the legal limit would be considered a dangerous defect. A vehicle with a dangerous defect should not be driven until it's repaired. 12% of vans presented for test fail for at least one dangerous defect. You may think that it is your employer's responsibility to get the van through its MOT, and you'd be right. However, that basic standard of roadworthiness is a requirement every time the vehicle is used, which means it's a joint responsibility between yourself and your employer. Police and the Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, or DVSA, have powers to stop vehicles and carry out spot checks at the roadside. They can issue prohibitions, and you could be fined up to £2,500 and get at least 3 penalty points for driving a vehicle with a dangerous defect. DVSA's enforcement figures state that 66% of all vans stopped at the roadside have a serious mechanical defect, and 85% of those should have been identified by a driver properly completing a pre-use check. Before taking a van on the road, remember that you're responsible for ensuring it is roadworthy. Daily pre-use checks are a simple and effective way of identifying potentially dangerous defects. Your manager should provide you with training and have procedures in place for you to report defects, but ultimately it's you who needs to make sure the vehicle you are driving is safe. Pre-use walk-around checks can be recorded on paper or electronically, but you should be able to produce evidence of the check being done. There's no set duration for a pre-use check. It should just be sufficient for the size and type of van. You need to complete a pre-use check even if you take your van home with you. Aside from the legal consequences, there are also commercial and moral obligations for ensuring the roadworthiness of your vehicle. Defective vehicles break down. These delays are costly, but more importantly create risky situations for you and other road users. By making sure you complete a pre-use check, you are actively reducing the road risk for yourself and others. It's best practice to also complete a check of your vehicle at the end of your shift or day. This will help identify any new safety or dangerous issues and allow you to report and arrange repair before starting your next shift and journey.
Thanks for watching the video. Remember, driving is often the greatest risk you'll face during your working day, even if you're only driving between jobs. So please drive carefully, please drive safely, and let's get everyone home safe and well.